Yo, what is up, guys? This is Troy D. Yo, what is up, guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel, on point reviews all day, every day. Welcome back, guys. For those who are new to the channel, who have just clicked on this video, welcome. You're gonna get a lot of videos to watch. It's binge watch time for you because we've released pretty much, hundreds and hundreds of videos of the most asked, the most wanted, the ones that really stoke the curiosity of you guys at home. There's a lot to watch over in this channel. Now, today we're going to honor our fans. We're going to honor the viewers of the channel. When I did a poll on what you guys want to watch, which perfume, and I posted something like 6 or 7 fragrances, the one that won in almost 100 plus votes is Xerjoff's Mamluk. Now, this sample here I have owned since last year. Okay, I have been wearing this since last year, just never had the chance to review it, but I have been wearing this since last year in the cold, in the nice Texas cold when I was visiting my folks. But you know, now that it's getting quite cooler and colder, we're getting some nice cold 60 degrees here in Los Angeles. It's not super cold, but it's getting there. Now is the time to talk about Mamluk. Now, Mamluk is part of the Xerjoff Oud Stars line, and the definition of Mamluk, these are, the celebrated warriors of Islam back in the day. Mamluk warriors, very brave people. Actually, they're a mix of races. They're different races. It's not just Turkish, for example. You have Turkish Mamluks, you have Egyptian Mamluks, Albanian Mamluks, and they all come together and basically are some of the fiercest, sort of like knights of their time. Okay, so we're going to spray a good dose of Mamluk right now. This will probably really kill my sample, but whatever. I'll probably end up getting a bottle of this one. Wow. Yeah. Let me just say something, okay? The only way you don't really like Mamluk is if you don't like honey, okay? Honey, sweet, super sweet. Like, that's the only way. So before I even continue this review, let me just say that Mamluk is going to be sweet, and it could be even sickly sweet. So if you don't like that, if you're not into those fragrances, and I know there's like 1 or 2 or 3 people that will be like, no, I'm not into sweet fragrances, then Mamluk won't be for you. But if it is, and you're curious about this very multifaceted perfume, please continue. So Mamluk for me is one of those fragrances that wowed me in the beginning. There were only 2 honey fragrances in my collection at that time, which was Zoologist B, and then I did have Mamluk. And Zoologist B, we all know, is a likable honey fragrance. But Mamluk right here really was a little bit different. Once I smelled this one, it really stunned me. And I was just like, wow, is this really honey in heaven? Because it's such a quite interesting mix. Okay, so on the opening notes of Mamluk, once you spray it, once you get your first whiff of Mamluk, you're going to get a combination of bergamot, sparkling nice bergamot, as well as a honey combination. I said honey combination. I didn't say honey, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But this nice honey combination, as well as the bergamot, really provides a nice, like, first impression. For those that are looking for unisex fragrances for the femmes, this one here is your glory right here. This part is really nice. I think for most people that are saying it leans femme, it's because of the opening. It's because of the bergamot honey combo, which in my opinion lasts about 10 minutes. This part is sparkling, dazzling, and I think, yeah, it is the classy part. It's very unisex. Really, really nice. Really, really good first impression. Now, when I said honey combination, that's because you don't really just get honey, okay? It almost all comes together in one shot, okay? And that combination is basically honey, caramel, amber, benzoin, and some oud, okay? So this combination is a little bit different. It's definitely thicker, a little bit different, multifaceted maybe, because you have caramel in it, and then you have the ambery scents, and they all come together. And once, like I told you, once 15 minutes hits, then this part comes. And this is probably the nicest part of Mamluk. I think it's also the more masculine side. And for the guys that are worried about the intro, as I've said, I mean, the intro is only about 15 minutes, but it's also likable. It's very unisex still with the bergamot. But this one right here is definitely unisex. It is one of the nicest honey combinations I've ever smelled because, like I said, especially now because I've tried other honey scents at this point, but honey, caramel, amber, benzoin in one shot. It's truly nice. And then the other major component of Mamluk is indolic jasmine. So the jasmine also, once the caramel and the honey comes in, the jasmine comes in. And the jasmine here is yeah, quite indolic, but it is meant to smell like that. It's you know, it's an oud star because it's very oriental and very floral. Jasmine, indolic, floral. The jasmine comes in, complements the honey, and I think it's very likable. Again, once the jasmine comes in, it's unisex. It's totally unisex. I think that the women will like this one because of the jasmine note that comes in and catches the thick, syrupy, sugary, honey-like accord. Once that comes in, the jasmine comes in, and boom, you've got a floral. And also, I don't know if you guys or gals are fans of osmanthus, but I am, and I can still get whiffs of this lovely osmanthus that also goes with the jasmine. So now you've got a floral slash honey fragrance. And that's the main body of Mamluk, really. You will get some nice whiffs of white florals, jasmine, and osmanthus. And then, of course, you've got this bed of honey caramel on you, amber, warming. And I think that for me, weather-wise, you know, I know that it's a fall, winter. This is something that, I mean, I've sprayed like generously during that time when I was in Texas, when it was really cold over there. But I think that this one here will also work on AC, climate-controlled environments. And they said something about this being overly strong. And I don't think so. I think that with Mamluk, I think that it's just right there. It doesn't project more than it should, but I think that it's right there. And in the air, you know, you can really smell this jasmine honey combination. I will say this, that Mamluk is one of those fragrances that will break necks, okay? Break necks for sure. Why? Because of the very sweet nature of the honey and the caramel. I don't think there's anybody on the planet, like really right within maybe 1,000 miles around me, that would really wear honey fragrances mixed with some nice indolic jasmine and bergamot. I think that you will be unique. I think that you'll be unique wherever you go. I think that people will break necks. I think that people will like it. I think people are going to be like, oh, you know, because sometimes you get the honey, sometimes you get the caramel, but in some cases you also get the florals. You also get the jasmine, you get the osmanthus, all likable. Sometimes you get them both at the same time. So it's a very unique fragrance. I'm not surprised why this is the fragrance that you guys chose on Fan Choice Friday. Now, there is a slightly animalic nature to Mamluk, okay? But that's part of it. Again, it's part of the magic of Mamluk. I keep saying magic because this is one of those fragrances that I would say that is magical, okay? This one has some musk as well as some Indian oud, which Indian oud in some cases smells animalic, okay? So you are going to get that animalic feel, that musky animalic feel, especially headed towards the dry down. But then again, the reason why this is a blend I really like is that it's also caught up by some sweet vanilla on the dry down. You know, like, I mean, just imagine a nice musk oud dry down with vanilla, right? I mean, that's really nice. That's something that's really interesting. I think that this is full bottle worthy if you have zero oud stars, like no oud stars. You have no oud stars at all. You haven't tried Alkat, which is one of my favorite oud stars. There's some redundancy in Alkat. That's why I don't have a full bottle of Mamluk, because Alkat also has like a jasmine like oud combination, okay? That's quite familiar as well. And so this one has, well, this one is the honey caramel brother of Alkat. That's the only reason why I don't have a full bottle of Mamluk. But if I didn't have Alkat, I would probably get Mamluk. However, Alkat is more usable in California because we don't have a lot of cold winters. It doesn't get super cold. However, if you guys live in colder environments and you would need a classy oud star, classy, nice, breakneck, definitely try Mamluk right here. All right, so that is my video on Xerjoff Mamluk. Are you guys fans of Mamluk or the Xerjoff Oud Stars? Let me know. Comment below on what your favorite Xerjoff Oud Stars is, or what you guys and gals think of Mamluk, okay? And again, if you're down with Xerjoff and you're down with the channel, make sure you like and subscribe below. Okay, and I'll do another Fan Choice Friday next week, so make sure you check the community tab of the channel when I do these polls, because I really do take them seriously. I do take whatever the top or top two is, or sometimes I'm crazy and I'll do the bottom one. The ones that you don't like the most, that's what I'll put out there. But I do look at the feedback, okay? And thank you very much for watching. Again, this is Troy D. Happy weekend. We got more hits this weekend. Watch out. Peace.